What's up, graphic designers? In today's class, we're going to get acquainted with 68 colleges participating in this year's March Madness. We're going to fill out a bracket. We're going to join the Photoshop group. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a visual representation using the screen blending mode and the multiply blending mode. And I'm going to elaborate on that in a moment. The first thing that we need to do is join this group. You're going to find the link in the Google Classroom. And when you do, you're going to find a bracket that looks a little bit like this. You'll notice that on the left side of the screen, for example, we've got the East round, and you're going to choose between either number 1 seeded Duke versus a 16 seed, and you're going to go through and you're going to fill out this bracket based on what you think schools will have the most success. And this is just random. You're going to submit your picks, and when you do, what we need to do is simply click on Print Bracket, and when you select Print Bracket, you're going to notice it says Open PDF and Preview. We need to do that right now, and it's going to look a little bit like this. This way, we can import it into Photoshop. So you're going to click File. You're going to click Save. And I noticed that the format is a PDF, and so you can simply save it as your name bracket. Tremendous. Once you do that, you're going to go to Photoshop. You're going to click File, Open, and you're going to see something that looks a little bit like this. You're going to click the PDF file, and it's going to give you two options. You're going to click on the first page, you're going to press OK, and then what we're going to do is click Crop, and we're going to eliminate the margins so we have something that looks a little bit like this. And now we're ready to start photoshopping. So what we need to do right now is press Command J to make a copy, and we're going to get some visuals related to maybe your tournament pick, your perception of college, or maybe the school that you hope to attend one day. Even though UConn's not participating in this year's tournament, I'm always a UConn Husky, so I'm going to get some images related to my alma mater. I'm going to press Command V to paste. I'm going to press Command T, and this is the beautiful Storrs campus in Central Connecticut. Amazing. All right, and I'm going to get one other image of myself, I think flying from a recent class. We're just going to snag this image. You can do whatever you would like. I'm going to return to Photoshop. I'm going to click File, New, because we just pasted that image. I'm going to press Command V. I'm going to use something called the Quick Selection tool, and I'm just going to get a selection of myself like so. It's not that serious. Tremendous. I'm going to subtract out this element right here, and that's good enough for me. So we're going to press Command C. I'm going to return to this bracket that we're working on. I'm going to press Command V, Command T. I'm going to increase the size so it looks a little bit like this. And I'm anticipating a lot of success with my bracket, unless it gets busted on Thursday or Friday. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to press Command-Shift-U to desaturate this image, and we're going to desaturate the UConn campus. And I'm going to apply some levels. So I'm on this level 3 Droz layer. I'm going to make the lights a little bit lighter, the darks darker, likewise for the UConn campus. Command L, the light's lighter, the dark's darker. I'm going to create a new layer above these images I just imported, and I bleed UConn blue, so we're going to snag this blue in the color picker. I'm going to grab the paint bucket, and now, just like from what we learned yesterday, we're going to apply the multiply blending mode. Nice. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this bracket that we first selected. It's this layer 1 copy. I'm going to drag it to the top. And if we apply the multiply blending mode to this, you'll notice that this does not look amazing. In fact, we can't see the bracket at all. We need greater contrast. So I'm going to change the blending mode from multiply to normal. We're going to press Command I to invert this selection. I'm going to press Command L to make the lights a little bit lighter. I'm going to adjust the midtones just a tad. And now instead of multiply, we're going to change the blending mode to screen. And that looks kind of amazing. You're going to write your name and date on this image. You're going to submit this as a JPEG. I'm excited about seeing your work. Good luck.